And they go green, green, green. I could not see from my angle where the start was, but the pole sitter, or I should say the leader, is Benitez. So Martindale in the second spot. Benitez leads down into 2. Junior tag, you should be in the grid now. Junior tag, you should be in the grid now. So Benitez leads over Martindale in second, and that's Pat Iannucci in the third spot on the energy, and then I believe that's Danny Formal, and it is in the fourth spot. The 105 of Self falls back to fifth, so Formal to fourth, Self to fifth here in Tag Senior. Down to turn 10 for the first time, and Benitez is pulling away at the front. Martindale second. Oh, man, Danny Formal's got a big run on Pat Iannucci. And Iannucci, again under pressure from Formal down into 2. I'm telling you right now, Formal gave Iannucci a gift on that one because he could have pulled away and around, but instead he chose to push. And down the inside goes Formal and picks up the spot. Now they're side by side into 7. Huge battle between Formal and Iannucci here in Tag Senior. Formal, big pressure all the way through 1 and 2, and then stuffed it underneath Iannucci, and now Iannucci back into third. So Iannucci now goes back by Formal. That's 3 passes in about 5 quarters for those 2. Up front, Martindale starting to reel. Benitez is. Here goes Formal down the inside into 1 again. They're side by side. And Formal takes the spot. Iannucci's going to lose fourth now to Self as they make contact on the straight. Wow, it's rough and tumble here at Tag Senior. Rough and tumble itself, has a big mistake and slides out. That's going to let Cabrera, I think that's Fortier in the Intrepid. I believe that is the 106 of Fortier. Nope, that is not. Forgive me. The Intrepid, that's Blake Teeter, I believe, on the 107, or Caban. That's probably Angel Caban. Yep, as they make their way back to the line. Here comes Martindale on the back bumper of Benitez. Formal, Iannucci. Self is not happy. Michael Self is waving. I believe that Self, I'll have to confirm in a minute, is waving. Not happy about something. Fortier, and no, it's Caban. Angel Lewis Caban back there. So Benitez over Martindale. Formal, Iannucci, Caban, Fortier in that order. Indeed it is. So Caban still right behind Iannucci as they make their way down into turn 9. Your leader, Benitez, followed closely by a big sliding Will Martindale in the second spot. Danny Formal in third, all alone now. Pat Iannucci now alone, and Caban and the 106 of Fortier. Fortier, man, these guys are after it. These guys have all got their head down. They're trying to get up to the front. Benitez has it all his own way. We see the 102, that's Sean Mayer pulling his car in. So Sean having some sort of problem with the car, and Mayer out of Jacksonville, Florida, pulls the Cosmic into the pits. Again, Tag Junior, you should be in the grid on the ground. Tag Junior, you should be in the grid on the ground. Will Martindale's trying to get a run now. Benitez across the start-finish straight. We got a black flag pointed at the 106. Pointed black flag at the number 106 there, so they didn't like something that Edward Fortier was doing out there. Iannucci now under pressure from Angel Caban. Caban now is closed up on the back bumper of that energy card, and the Intrepid's looking for a way by. Self, the 108. And Martindale goes by while I was watching that battle further back. Martindale takes the point. Will Martindale takes over the top of the positions and just pulls away. I think Yes, indeed. I think Richard Benitez has got a problem because here comes Danny Formal right up on his back bumper as well. Martindale pulling away at the front. Danny Formal now on the back bumper of Richard Benitez. We'll see if Benitez has a problem the next time they hit a long straightaway. Okay, we see Martindale making some adjustments on his way down into 9. Benitez seems to have recovered. I don't know if it was just a carburation issue or what, but right now he looks good. Let's see what happens when they hit the straightaway. Martindale. Got something going on the radiator on Martindale's car. I don't know what he's doing over there. Here goes Benitez. Here comes Formal down the inside. No. Benitez hangs on the spot, but here comes Formal. A little pressure for Formal as they make their way into the infield. He goes down the inside and takes the spot. Formal takes over the second position. A good setup. He let Benitez know he was there coming into turn 3 and then pushed the car in underneath him going into 5. Formal on his Burrell. That's right, folks. I said Formal on the Burrell in second now. Martindale on the Tony Kart. Rock TT leads. Iannucci in the 4th spot. I'm going to go watch the closing here because Danny Formal looks to be reeling in our leader. Formal a 47-1 to Martindale's 47-1. So if he's making it up, I don't know where, as they're running identical lap times, but no doubt about it, on this lap, it looks like Formal is closing the gap. We'll keep our eyes on their leader as he makes his way onto the finishing straight once again. We'll check the times. That last lap by 47-1, 46-9. So Danny Formal just a little bit quicker. 0.671 was the gap the last time by. Definitely nowhere near that now as Formal is closed right up within a kart length of our leader Martindale. Martindale feeling the pressure. He's banging the curbs hard. Let me tell you, Danny Formal is doing it again, man. Danny has been penalized time and time again in this year's Winter Tour for hitting those apex curbs, and he is missing those things by micromillimeters right now. I mean, Formal just missed the turn 12 apex cone. I don't see how the cone didn't move. I mean, it looked to me like he brushed it. And he has been penalized several times and now takes the point. Formal to the front. Formal at the front over Martindale. Martindale retaliates down the chute into 9, side by side, and takes the spot back. Martindale to the front. Formal right there as they make their way into turn 10 now. Back to this turn 12. Again, Formal right there as they make their way onto the finishing straight. Benitez trying to make him honest. Here comes Formal down the inside into 2. Side by side through 2. And takes the spot. Formal takes the spot in 2. Martindale stayed with him through 2, but had to give it up when they got to the curve. And here comes Benitez now as he closes up on the back bumper of Martindale. Through turn 8 goes your leader, Danny Formal on the Burrell. Into turn 10 now. A slight gap opening up, about a 3-car length gap now back to Martindale in second. Formal once again just barely missing that apex cone. Cannot emphasize, man, how many times Danny has been penalized for hitting those cones this week in January and February. It's taken him off the podium. It's put him well back in the field on more than one occasion. Oh, man, he's so close. Starting to pull away. Formal all alone out front now. Benitez putting pressure on Martindale for second. Making their way back toward the line. Formal jumping the curbs big time. Coming out of the final corner onto the finishing straight. The 106 getting a mechanical. I think that car has lost the front nose, if I remember correctly. Formal now starting to pull away at the front. About 7 or 8 car lengths now, the gap. Whoa, Martindale almost rolls the car over. Martindale hit that turn 7 curve, and if you hit it just right, the car will really stand up. Martindale getting way up on 2 wheels there. Again, Benitez really putting pressure from that third position. I want to look at the lap times. Last time by, Danny Formal, a 46.8. And listen to this, 47.1, 47.1 for Benitez and Martindale. So super action here in Tag Senior. Now we get some separation in the top 3, about 4 to 5 car lengths between both of the carts, second and third and first. Good battle shaping up now between Pat Iannucci and I believe that's Alex Barham. Let me confirm that. That is that's Andrick Zine. Forgive me, Andrick. The number 109 of Andrick Zine on the Sodi kart is closing up on the 118 of Pat Iannucci. Martindale looks to be catching Formal to me at the front. Last time by, Formal a 46.9 and Martindale a 46.7. Now we see the update, 46.8 for Formal, 46.7 for Martindale. So for the last 3 laps, Martindale has closed down about 0.4 of a second. You wouldn't know it by looking on the racetrack, as Formal still has 2 to 3 car lengths over Martindale in second. Laps winding down. I see a black flag coming out for the 106. Again, he has a mechanical. As our leaders go across the stripe, 2 to go. 2 to go here in Tag Senior. Andrick Zine trying to reel in Pat Iannucci for that 4th spot, and it looks like he's going to do that here as they make their way down the back straight. I'm going to watch that battle for 4th. Zine very close to Iannucci now as he comes down into turn 4. Benitez close to Martindale for the 2nd spot as well. Your leader on to the finishing straight. White flag for the 137 of Danny Formal. White flag. All alone now, pulling away. Out front, Iannucci. A good enough gap over Zine is probably not going to catch him without a mistake. Your leader into the carousel for the final time today. Into 7th. Formal. Oh, just missing that apex cone. Danny, watch out there, buddy. Takes a good hard look back now. Martindale is closing, but still a couple of car lengths back. Everybody's bunny hopping down into 10. Here comes Formal through the corner, onto the straight, and takes the win. Formal is your winner. Martindale 2nd. Richard Benitez 3rd. Here comes Iannucci in 4th, and Zine rounding out our top 5. Wesley Phillips comes home 6th.